you doing, guys? So, the survivalists and the preppers, I'm meeting up with a guy tomorrow, Dave Begley. I'm down here in Pembrokeshire again, not far from the Narberth. And we're in a nice big cottage, we're having holidays, so I thought, take the time out and meet the guy, eh? We know each other, because he was going to be taking part in like films and etc. and certain stuff I've been doing. He'd be filming up there and sending it to me and I'd be editing in, okay? He's probably kidding about that. So Dave's been a survivalist for a while. As you know, myself, I've been a survivalist for a way long time. So I've been talking with another guy, my mate Russ, alright? Right, Russ Mitchell, me and Russ done the Peak District quite a few years ago, escape and evasion, absolutely bliss. Total quality getting out there and doing it all. And I've done up Scotland, I've done West Sussex, East, I've travelled through New Forest, I've been with Malcolm Bowlers, as in JJR Survival up in High Wycombe. I've done our survival up in Hertfordshire with Paul Buxton Bushcraft. So a lot of guys that I've been around and met and etc. and blah blah. If I've no mentioned your names in this, guys, I apologise. But if you've been out with me, you kind of know exactly light. I go in it full on. So me and Dave are going to be working on connections, okay? So these are now physical connections we can make to form community within the standards and a base level to start stepping up the ladder and getting other people involved. So, as I say, my friend Russ, who's Viking Mitch via YouTube. So if Viking Mitch has got a lot of stuff, a lot of quality, okay? He's ex-military as well, so he's done a lot of stuff involved within the prepping, of which now people are wanting to really get him involved, and he wants to step up the meetings in the community and bring people forward to meet. There's a lot of new people within the prepping and the survival that are completely noobs. They might have been gathering their stuff for a while, but they've never been involved in physical meets and meeting other people like-minded, that if any occurrence was to happen, such as a massive blackout, riots, they're just nothing that's out of the norm. You're looking at weather pattern formations, you're looking at, we've had global pandemic, guys, alright? We've already had it, we've been there, we've seen it, we've got the t-shirts, and we've lost people through it, okay? And for any of the conspiracies out there, guys, just button it, because you've got to respect people's families that have lost life through it. I've had the COVID myself, it wasn't a good thing. So with this formation, we can build and unify new groups, bring them forward. I've left all the survival groups because I was just sick of it, but now's the time to get back in and start making the guys, getting a wee bit more knowledge for them, practicality of being out there and how you would survive in the wilds, which you've seen loads of videos of me doing it, stuff that I've had 9 years worth of footage that I've removed for YouTube just because I was extremely pissed off with a lot of the stuff that was going on. Mitch was the same, and Mitch has got a bunch of guys in his tight knit community that probably feel exactly the same as me, which is completely understandable, guys, okay? So meeting up with Dave is a good thing, alright? So I'm at one side of the country, away up in the back end of Scotland, and he's down here in the back end of nowhere, just outside Swansea, okay? So he's coming down. My mate Baz can't make it, he couldn't get away for work, it was too much a drive for him, and I wouldn't put him through it to get there and back and then working the next day. So Baz, we'll meet up another time, son. Neil, there's Neil Cassidy, if he wants to get in touch, then I'm going to be here till Saturday. We're doing other things, but there's no problem meeting up. The same as, like, there's Gillian, she comes down Wales a lot, doing a lot of survival stuff and bushcraft and prepping. I'm not so much the prepper, I'm the full-on survivalist. I'm not gathering the stuff to keep it for a rainy day. I'm gathering the stuff to field test it, give it the biggest goddamn kick in its life, and if it works, bang on, I can store it. If it doesn't, it goes into file 13, otherwise known as the dustbin. So that's it, guys, for tomorrow. I'll have a wee video up when me and Dave meet up together. As I say, Dave's a survivalist and he's had to, and that's what I'm saying, because his personal business is his, mine is mine, and what we talk about behind the camera and behind the scenes is our business. But it's to get things together and make people a bit more tuned in to the realisation of the good survivalists, the good preppers, the good bushcrafters. None of these all talk nonsense bollocks. We're talking guys that go out there and do it, guys that have helped people. You've got Harry Stoddard. Me and Harry done a run away up the borders. It came to a point where we done a search and rescue for somebody's dog. It was blind, it was deaf, and we knew what we were doing to track through the forest. We knew how to find areas and track animals and find the trails and look for something that's lost, and we found it. So it was a win-win. The guy was so happy. He was so appreciative that complete strangers went out their way. But this is what the community is all about. It's getting together and helping people to understand what you can do in a situation where, if it gets really bad, blackout, floods, riots can happen. Look at France, look at Paris, look at abroad, and it's starting to spill towards our region, guys, and it's a matter of time, before something bad happens again. God forbid, but it will happen. So I'll be in touch, guys. I'm going to enjoy this here. It's a beautiful night. The farmer's in the field, he's doing his thing. I'm sitting here having a cigarette, having a nice wee Diet Coke, got a red drink, and we're going to enjoy the night, and we're going to go for a walk along to the shores and get some nice quality pictures. Till then, see you later, guys. All the best.